waiting outside our door. We have a few special guests here with us today, so I would like to introduce to you all. This is our class of graduate students. This is Tisa Mason, Vice President of Student Affairs here at Fort Hays State University, and Dr. Jeff Briggs, Dean of the College of Health and Life Sciences, here to join us for a while this morning.
I get to see you all most days.
Good morning, everyone. It's a real pleasure to be joining you today. My name is Amanda Thompson, and I'm with the National Disability Institute. And I'm here with you today to share with you the results of our annual My American Dream video contest. We received hundreds of short videos from individuals with disabilities from across the country sharing with us their American dream. A panel of judges chose 5 of those videos as our finalists to put forward to America to vote and determine the winner. And the winner of the 2014 My American Dream video contest is Amanda Thompson. Okay, Amanda, we would like to now turn things over to my boss, the Executive Director of the National Disability Institute. If you guys could come right over here. He's Skyping in with us today from our headquarters in Washington, D.C. Michael?
Thank you, Miranda. And Amanda, I'm sorry I can't be there in person to present this award and set of awards to you. I founded the National Disability Institute some 10 years ago. We started the organization because we wanted to really give people with disabilities and their families new hope, new optimism that everyone has an American dream. Years ago, we started this contest, and we've received hundreds of videos from people all across the country telling us about their dream, and their dreams have been very, very diverse. Some people wanted to be teachers, some people wanted to own a home, some people shared with us their dream of someday being elected to Congress. So many people with many different types of disabilities sharing with us their hopes and aspirations for the future. This year, we received many videos from people in every part of the country. And as Miranda shared with you, you were one of the 5 finalists. And the way our contest works, we then turn it over, like American Idol, we turn it over, and everyone gets to vote. And as the voting ran, it would change. We would see one day one of the other finalists was ahead, but in the last 3 days of the contest, you just surged forward. I don't know, you have a lot of friends out there. And over 1,000 people voted for your video over the others. And as a result, I'm able to present to you, you are our 2014 American Dream Award winner. I want to turn it back to Miranda, who has worked with me now for almost 10 years at National Disability Institute. She's leading our team that works on a disability employment initiative, and she works with people across the country, really helping them both find a career pathway, but then also really thinking about how to be a part of the economic mainstream and how to become more financially independent. Miranda, let me take it back to you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Okay, I have some prepared remarks here for you, and I need them to be prepared because it might be really emotional. So, Amanda, I want you to know that I'm really excited to be part of your mentoring team. We're going to be helping you achieve your American dream to help others who've experienced life-changing disabilities. I was very moved hearing your story about the traumatic brain injury that you experienced while you were a freshman in college. That really could have been a devastating, life-altering event, but you haven't let that stop you. You've been through so much, and yet you've turned your experience into a passion and an opportunity to make life better for others. I can really relate to your story, Amanda. Michael shared some information about the work that we do at the National Disability Institute, just a little bit about what I do. But what he didn't share is that similar to you, Amanda, I also experienced a traumatic brain injury while I was in college. It was right before my senior year, and I was in a rehab car accident. And while I had a number of other injuries, my traumatic brain injury was by far the most challenging. I required 8.5 hours of brain surgery and years of rehabilitative therapies. I was 21 when I had my car accident, and that was 17 years ago. And while it's true that I have a disability, I don't think of myself as a person with a disability. It's not how I define myself. Although I do accommodate my disability every day. My accommodations are mostly, if not entirely, behind the scenes, and most people never see them. There was absolutely a time in my life, as I imagine there has been in yours, Amanda, when disability took front and center and was the number one defining characteristic for me. My life revolved around it, not that I wanted it to, but what choice did I have? It was like having the worst conjoined twin ever. My disability was practically its own person, separate from the real me, but constantly with me weighing me down. The main reason that I rarely, if ever, think of myself as a person with a disability now is because of my work. I love what I do, and I'm good at it. It pays the bills with enough left over for me to have a sense of financial security. I'm living the American dream, and accommodating my disability is just something I do now, like eating a meal or brushing my teeth. And I've talked to a lot of my colleagues, friends, and acquaintances, people with disabilities across the country who are working like I'm working, and many of them don't identify themselves as a person with a disability either. Work and self-sufficiency, the ability to pursue your American dream, have a very powerful impact on identity, and they're a huge factor in helping to turn disability into a side detail and not the primary defining characteristic. This is why this contest is about so much more than winning a cash prize and a cool piece of technology. This contest that you've won, Amanda, is about helping you to pursue your American dream. And the most amazing thing about you, Amanda, is that by pursuing your American dream, you're going to be helping others that you're working with to pursue their own American dreams. So congratulations again. We've thrown quite a lot at you. And we'd love to hear your reaction on being awarded the 2014 winner of the American Dreams Review.
First of all, a lot of things are starting to make sense. Why he was like, "Does you think this shirt looks okay?" And my mom's like, "Oh, I'm coming this afternoon." But this is life-changing to me. Like, I felt so helpless after my injury. Like, I did not have a choice, and that really, it still upsets me to this day that I don't have a choice. And a lot of the things, like my accommodations and stuff like that, and I feel better when I can help other people. And it just makes me feel like really good, and you're right, it doesn't make me feel like a person with a disability. So I don't feel different, because so much of my day is, I feel different than my classmates. Like, you know, I just feel different, and this allows me to like feel like I'm a part of something. So I'm really surprised. I had no idea this was coming, so congratulations to all of you for keeping it from me, because I'm very observant. But I am so grateful. Thank you so much.
Well, you earned it, and they voted for you. So congratulations again, and I don't know if anyone else might want to make some comments, because we certainly had, I have to say, your university leadership, a lot of them have been involved in this, and they've kept a pretty impressive secret. Anyone else want to?
Actually, President Martin was very upset she couldn't be here. She asked me to give you her She asked to her American dream. She is so proud of your courage, your success. We celebrate you today, and we're so proud of the fact that you pay it forward, and we know you're going to impact so many lives. And so she said, hug her, please, and say, I'm so sorry. And I'm sure she will see and greet you personally when she gets back.
Okay.
Yeah, from both of us.
I would like to say that this is really a indication of the perseverance and the work ethic and the dedication that is evident in many of our students. And with the special circumstance that surrounds your accomplishments, I think it just really accentuates what Forte State University is about, and the opportunities that we provide, and the effort that our students put forward in taking advantage of those opportunities. And this is just so indicative of the quality of our students and the commitment that our students make. And your special circumstance really puts a special bow on the efforts that everyone in this room makes to achieve their personal dream, and that our faculty and our administration and our support staff put toward those successes. So congratulations again, and thank you for being a role model for all of us.
Can I say something?
Certainly.
Yes. I met Amanda when I was an undergrad at KU, and I met her when she was holding onto rails going upstairs. And to see how far she's come is fantastic. I'm so proud of you.
I was just thinking this morning, like, I'm so grateful that I got into this program. Like, Dr. Randall has been so great with me. Like, everyone's been so accommodating. And I had a lot of anxiety about applying to graduate school because, you know, like, not many people get in. And, you know, I worked really, really hard to make sure that I was still, like, competitive, even though I had a disability. So I'm just really glad I got in here, and I'm really thankful, all of you.
I just want to say a few words as kind of the chair and her advisor. I see this as a tremendous opportunity for not only Amanda, but her classmates. We work with people with disabilities all the time, but when you have to flip to having that be your peer, it's so different. And, you know, we have to see past the disability and see what she has to offer us. And I have to tell you, like Amanda, I consider myself an observant person. And, you know, I haven't known her very long, but she's very endearing, and you love her very, very quickly. I don't know how she does that, but she does, and she's very good at that. But I sit and I watch her in class, and I was telling Miranda last night, you know, I'm handing back a test this week, which normally makes us just, as faculty, really nervous because you never know how your students are going to react. And I hand it back to Amanda, and as I'm going around the room, all of a sudden I hear this, yes! You know? And normally I do not get that reaction when I hand back a test. I can tell you that I don't think I've ever had any students say yes when they get back a test. And so as a faculty person, it's just so great because then I look around the classroom and you can see people's reactions. And you can see that, you know, for some of us, we get a little uncomfortable because Amanda wears her emotions right out there for all of us to see. And it's really refreshing for me as a faculty member to do that because it's easy to see when she's happy and when she needs something. But she's so positive all the time and grateful to be here, even when she gets overwhelmed and she goes and hides in my office. It's gotten to the point where the other day she came in the room and she was looking for a quiet place to study, and I emailed her and said, go to my office, you can study there. And she comes back 2 minutes later and goes, can I go to study your office? I said, I just emailed you that, go to my office. You know, so it's one of those things that I feel like it's been a great asset to the department to have you here, because we get to learn from you just as much as you get to learn from us as a faculty member. And it really has been, even in this short half of the semester, a great opportunity for us to be on the other side of things and not just be talking about it in kind of a figurative, you know, up in the clouds kind of way. So I want to thank you for coming to Fort Hays, because we're lucky to have you.
Well, Amanda, it's clear that you've got all kinds of support and great things are expected from you. And I don't know, Michael, did you have any other last comments before we wrap up here?
Yes, Amanda, Miranda, and others at National Disability Institute are going to be working with the American Speech and Hearing Association to find an appropriate mentor or mentors so that you can fulfill your American dream of going back to the rehab hospital that you were at and work with people who are in rehabilitation. So we'll help you with that. We will provide you a real check for $1,000. Don't try to cash that one. And you get to choose whether it's an iPad or another tablet by another maker of your choice, and we'll work that out with you and then be sending that to you to where you are. I also just want you to know you're in one of the most elite groups of people now. You're only the 4th winner of this award. Our first winner was a struggling artist and today sells his paintings from a website that we helped him create. Our winner last year wants to be an author, and we were able to connect her with a prize-winning author who's helping her work towards someday publishing her first book. So this isn't to intimidate you, because you're every bit as wonderful and exciting and an absolutely fantastic winner of this. But each of you just reflects the diversity of disability in this country. But more than that is that we're all more alike than different. And as Miranda shared, disability doesn't define us. Disability is just one characteristic, and you have so much to give others, and you already are doing that. I will share one other point with you. We were struck when we watched your video over and over again. We listened to it carefully, and one of the things you said is that I guess at a different point in your life you had a goal of becoming a lawyer. And I have to tell you, I happen to be a lawyer. And I can tell you the world has plenty of lawyers. But we don't have plenty of Amandas. And we don't have plenty of people like you who can do what you're going to do in helping others. So from National Disability Institute, for all of you there at this wonderful school where you're attending, just thank you. And thank you, Amanda, and thank your family for surprising you here today. We are just thrilled to be able to make you our 4th annual American Dream winner.